They really enjoy compared to the others. Whatchamacallit? They're really good fighters. So garrison fighting, guards. They really enjoy doing any of that kind of militaristic kind of stuff. Anything where they're going to be like a military cop, anything like that. That's what they're really good for. Now they're good at storage and other stuff. I mean, they're decent at it, but other than that, they're kind of meh across the board. But as you can see, when it comes to farming, woof, they are not good. Everything else, they're just kind of mediocre at. But I mean, that's kind of their point. But their food requirements are really easy. They just, as long as they've got meat and fish, they're happy. And like the Dondorians, they like you to have Slytherin ore just in storage, even though you don't use it. They just want some in your storage, and it makes them happy because, hey, you own some. Makes you feel good. Kind of like, you have an extra money in your savings account. Well, that's what they want. They want Slytherin ore somewhere in your base. And the bugs, they actually, really easy. They just want you to have extra meat in your base. So as long as you have a surplus of food, preferably meat, I mean, they're happy. I mean, the bugs are really easy to keep in a good mood. I mean, if you did a map where you only did bugs, you didn't mess with Kryptonians or anything else like that, I mean, technically you could sell stuff and bring in Kryptonian, would they be the best when it comes to slave labor? Let's see, 20 today. I fix say these guys are really good at fighting too. They're even say you're not that good. Yeah, and humans are the humans in this are classic humans. They're not great at anything, but they're not bad. So yeah. Humans, like, so yeah, you'd want to probably, just so you have I mean, you don't have to, but you might want to have just Kryptonian slaves and let the Kryptonians deal with farming. Just enough farms to keep them fed. You don't need a lot. Because they're pure vegetarian. That's what they like. So you get enough of them to run a little bit of fruit and veggies and the grain, because you definitely want to be able to make rations so you can go to war. So even though you don't eat the grain and the bread, well, they will. The bugs won't. But you're going to need that to make rations to supply your food, technically, unless you're going to buy everything. Because, I mean, let them run, instead of having all these fields out here to do all this. Technically, you just need this and these for the bugs. They just want meat and fish. But luckily, the Globedians, how are my eggs? Eggs are doing pretty good. I mean, technically, you could do pigs instead of Globedians, because the pigs give off a little bit more meat than the Globedians do. But I'm doing the Globedians. Whoops. Sorry, puppy. The Globedians to me are better because instead of a little bit extra food, I get the eggs, which one, they sell. Two, some of my races eat, even though I turned off access to it, so they're not thrilled about that. But you need the eggs for the rations, hence you need the rations to pay for your military, or they get mad and start deserting. Yeah, the farms is to pay for everyone else who's good at stuff. Like I have a decent amount of humans because they get huge bonuses to admin and what's the other one? Admin and admin and the library. They're super intelligent. So I want them so they can pump out research and other stuff really quick. Which later, I could pull that back and start replacing them with the bugs once I get the majority of the research done. I would just need the bugs or whoever to keep a certain amount of research in the bank so I don't forget stuff. But the main reason to have all this, besides to feed what you have, is rations. Because you have to have rations unless you're going to pay for it by selling stuff, which actually I'm trying. It's actually selling real well. Where were you? Yeah, the opiate farms here. Because you can't do anything with opiates other than sell. And opiates, as you can see, sell fairly well. 320 per opiate, which is, pretty much I got a nice choice of what to buy. Like the eggs are really good too. But the opiates sell really easy and it's kind of set it and forget it. And I don't have to worry about my people accidentally eating anything. So it's pure profit. But you couldn't see it from that one. I forgot. Refinery, right? Your workshop? All right. But yeah, like the rations, I need to, I'll need clay pots and stuff like that. But I need steaks, bread, eggs, fruits, and vegetables. 6, 6, 5, 5, and 4 to make only 2 rations. And you have to have rations, whether you're buying it or making it, to pay for, the military. Because the military, garrison not counting, this is simply on the map military marching. They need, because I set up an extra, instead of building one and doing it, I just did one to specialize. You need to supply them with rations, battle gear, of course, clothing, and booze. So it's one of those I need to supply not only myself, but I need enough extra to supply the war effort. Which, like I said, you could feasibly go into farming a whole lot of certain things. Like, I don't know how much money would come in because it's supposed to be a smart, or at least a learning, economy. So I'm pretty sure, I'm like one of the only, because I really don't see the AI doing it. But the opiates, I'm sure if I switched all this to opiate farms to sell, to make money, I would probably crash that price. That's why these 4 right here are my only opiate farms. Because it's good, but the food would be kind of nicer. Another Dondorian. Are we starting to get we're starting to get some booze built up. Good there. We're good there. We've got everything fixed. Have you calmed down? You have not calmed. You need to calm down. Yeah. Yoink. Oh. This will be E. Uh-oh. That a murder? Whoa. Freeze. Pause. Where was the murder? Oh, here it is. Okay, so you got obliterated in here. Infirmary. No, there's not actually any infirmaries in this. From what I can tell, or not from what I can tell, there actually isn't any. It's one of those, they have hit points. You don't really see it, but it takes into account like how much clothing do they have equipped, and you can here. No, no one ever gets to retire. Services, nope. Access, equipment, duh. And you can supply them with clothes level. The more clothes they have, even though it kind of sounds stupid when it comes to hot weather, but I think it's more, they classify as the more types of clothing. So the more clothing they have, the less likely they are to die from heat exposure and from cold exposure. The same goes true for access to like the water, for them skinny dipping and cleaning themselves, along with the well and the bathrooms. You know, that brings it down so they don't just flat out die. And a murderer is just, you know, they get murdered. I mean, it just happens. You really don't have to do it. You don't see any hit points. They'll just fight for a little while, and based on that, or when it comes to military, how much battle gear you allow people to have. As I say, I don't think it's in here. I think it's still in the military section. Yeah, it used to be in here, but it got moved to in here. So, you know, the more gear you give them, the more that they're going to do and or prevent, along with research to, let's see, that was like right in, let's see. That's weaponsmiths. It's in here. Is it you? It's probably one of the ones with the gears or something. Wait a minute, did he rework that? Did that come out of here? Huh. Okay, that's no longer in here. Interesting. Yeah, there used to be research where it would teach them defensive. You know, it would claim it taught them defensive moves and formations, and the same for attacking. So that way it would, you also could research ways to increase the defense and the attack of your individual units to boot. But yeah, it's like I was showing in here, it's like that will help, but you can also specialize the species in here too, where you could have, you know, you're gonna mainly do farming for money. So you might start out with Crotonians and then specialize in the bugs, you know, making them happy so they want to come to your town and live. And you can make it to where, you know, they're not mixed at all. You have to pick one. So you can make it, it's like, okay, all my defensive units are going to be the bugs. Let's see, will that actually show? 05410. Yeah, as you can see here, even like, because they don't have any battle gear, they haven't been training, like they got pierce damage of 0.2, stamina 0.5, strength 0.4, armor 0.3. And you can come down here to humans, no pierce damage, same stamina, strength is the same, not bad. But the bugs, since they're bugs, they've got a little bit of built-in armor without even giving them armor. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be bad, but I mean, you can do it. But then again, you know, you got enough people, it doesn't matter if the other team is geared or not. I mean, even like today's, statistically, even though it's not really possible, if you had enough people, clones, whatever, robots to throw at a human army, I think that was, but that was one of the things I remember in the trailer for the new, the Tomorrow War. I think, but if not, it's what was that demo I got a hold of? It was the mech thing in the future. It was like aliens were coming and were going to conquer us. And it's like, hey, we were fighting off the alien invasion for a while because they were going to eat us. But we started losing because we couldn't produce enough worldwide now because it united us for a bit. The world could not produce enough bullets to keep up with the military on a world thing, and we started losing because they started breaking through, eating, soldiers. And you can technically you can replace a bullet better than you can a well-trained soldier. So it just became a downhill thing. So that would be the same thing here. You throw enough bugs at somebody, you could get through. I mean, it would probably be an absolute disgrace to your military. Go in versus what, like 1,000 well-armed troops with 10,000 naked bugs. I could probably win that fight. It's going to take forever to get that particular army back up to standards, but you technically could do it. I think it would work just fine too. All right. I really do need to wait. Whoa. Oh my God. Whoa. We're not selling that, are we? Oh God. Okay. I didn't think adding in those few extra bread and booze buildings were just going to obliterate the grain. Ooh. Uh-oh. All right. Three, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. It's hard to see on this background occasionally. I don't mind the bread and whatnot running low at the moment. Man, talk about going to, I can't get below 2,000 grain to, where's the grain? All right. Heat exposure, that's All right, I knew that would calm down once we got everything fixed. That's easy enough. 38 workers. In all fairness, let's just go ahead and knock this out. I mean, might as well. Now, the next question is, do I put a couple of baby ones in here? I could make these baby opiate farms, but I'd rather have food than opiates. Jeez. I've heard of sawing logs before, but jeez. Whoa. Toggle planning. There we go. All right, that's delete rooms. That can go. We've got this moved indoors. Get a quick save. It's been a while. All right. Yeah, that actually would be, getting war heroes and stuff like that. That actually would be pretty cool. No. We're gonna do. Actually, while I think of things to do, y'all nail that. If you would please, and let us beautify this side, right? Yeah. There. I'll get that cleaned up a bit. All right. I fixed that. Grain is still dry. Fish is going up. That's good. Meat's. It's not holding steady, but it's not exactly going down. I mean, I've only I'm not gonna lie, I would like more. How many people we got working in this sucker up here? 20? Let's add in another. Oop. 20, 21, yeah. And then I'm gonna put 10 of you in here. So I want this at 30. And then the other 10 of you can go do bug things. What are you? Oh. Activate that one too. We're just going to turn on this whole side of the plantations. Which is going to make it look like where I'm losing more food than what I am. But it takes... I gotta, what, use 13 to get it up and running. Hopefully that will level that off. How far do you reach over here? So 5 is probably good on that. Might want to grab a few more humans. Let's grab more humans. We got that, we got that. What do we want next on research? Well, let's go ahead and get all the cheapo. There. I mean, it's only 25 points, but it's 2% for each one of those. I mean, that's not bad. Let's see. Now the next choice is what? Increased knowledge productions, which would be pretty good. I could do the... I mean, mining might be better. And that's mines and digging into the mountains. So that's kind of all purpose. Administration would be nice, but not huge at the moment. I really don't care about the carrying capacity. I really would like to get a lot of this stuff dug out. I really am thinking about doing the mining. Let's do the mining. So we don't have... So none of you are ready. So we got that. Oh my God, that's a long way. I'd kind of rather get in here knocked. Let's get these knocked out. At least everyone should dig faster. What were you? Smelting. Oh. Why are you only at 2? Because That's the issue. Turn that off. How much is coal? Is much cheaper. Bring in coal. I can make my own smelting. Yeah, we were actually talking about that. I believe was it Spectre or somebody was, maybe it was you we were talking about last week. Or no, that's right, because I was busy last week. 2 weeks ago about the adding in possibly archery. I mean, I don't know if they plan on doing that, but it would be interesting. So technically, we could go Avatar. Bugs with bows. No, they did knock this out pretty quick. Wait, we're already back up to 370 something? Yeah. Go humans. Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's Dodo? Oh my god. The wood. My poor wood. Alright. It's not one thing, it's another. I'd like to get this knocked out. And I guess I'll work on this stuff? I don't know. To fix it, I will need these admin points. Well, I mean, I can always fill it back in later. I got that. Might as well go ahead and activate this one too. No. There we go. Hemorrhaging people, huh? Yeah, okay. So we got everything planted. Oh, so y'all are all good. Y'all are all good. Fish is coming down. That's going down. Everything's in a state of flux at the moment. We got coal. Oh, that's right, because now that I've got coal, this should start fluctuating. I can't say. Yeah, that's all. Wait, what? You only hold 3 people? That's kind of. Yeah. 18. Maybe I should. Have I got one for wood? Potteries, carpenters, no. Tailors, no. Now, if anything, I would want one. Extraction, yeah. Oh, I do have one for wood cutting. Let's do another research on wood cutting. Spam all that. There we go. Oh, all right. We need more bugs or more humans. No, more bugs. Let's go with 30. I'll go 23, 24, 23.